Hey everyone, how you doing? I hope you are doing absolutely well. My name is Namu and you are watching Vocabulary Practice with Namu. Today in a video, I am just going to tell you how to create a habit of listening. In my previous video, I already told you if you want to learn English speaking, you have to remember four things, that is reading, writing, speaking and listening. I already make a video of how to make a habit of reading. So in today's video, I am going to tell you how to make a habit of listening. So without wasting so much time, let's dive into the video. First of all, just remember one thing, listen. To make a habit of listening is not an easy task. It's take time because we don't familiar with the listening skills because it is really hard that you have to listen someone. If I know already because it's natural for us. So it is really important to make a habit of listening. You have to follow this tip. First, remember, make a eye contact with your speaker. Always remember that when your speaker is saying something, try to make a eye contact with your speaker because that is the only way you not distract with the topic that your speaker explain, and it is really easy for you to understand what your speaker says. So always try to make a eye contact with your speaker, but don't be intense, don't be more glaring, don't be stare every single second. Just try to make a eye contact because it is really better for you to concentrate what your speaker is telling you and what is the way he is explaining you something. So always try to make a eye contact with your speaker. Second tips, that is you have to observe the non-verbal sign of your speaker. Yes, if your speaker is saying, try to understand non-verbal sign. What is non-verbal sign? The way your speaker is saying, the way he is using his words, the way his body language, the way he is sitting, the way he is standing. Try to observe this because if your speaker is lethargy, look very dull, you feel bored, you can't understand what he is trying to say because the speech he is given you is not energetic. So it's better for you to observe what is the language, what is the body language of your speaker, and try to adopt your that body language in you if you feel that it is a good way. So always try to observe the non-verbal signs of your speaker. The third thing you have to remember that just try to understand what your speaker is saying. I mean to say, if your speaker is explaining something, try to understand, try to concentrate. Don't interrupt your speaker between the explanation. If you have any queries, if you have any doubts, just wait for the when he is finished, then ask him if what you want to know and try to understand. If you can't understand, try to ask again. It is better for you to create a habit of listening. The next thing that I am going to tell you, try to make a mental picture in your brain. If your speaker is telling you something, try to stand in front of you in that situation. Try to make yourself in that situation. That is really easy for you to understand because if your speaker is telling you in past, try to observe that you are in the past and what is the mental picture. Try to make a mental picture in your brain. That is really helpful for you to understand, that is really helpful for you to observe things. It is really helpful for you to create a habit of listening. So always try to make a mental picture in your brain. The next tip I am going to give you, that try to empathize with your speaker. Yeah, if your speaker is telling you any past that is very in a difficult situation, try to observe yourself that you are in the same situation. Try to empathize yourself in that situation. If your speaker is sad, try to understand why he is sad. You feel sad. If your speaker is happy, you feel happy. That is a good way to understand what your speaker is saying and what is the way you have to create a habit of listening. So always try to observe that. And one more thing that is really important, if your speaker is telling you that you have to give feedback, that you like this or not, try to give a feedback. If I am asking you, give me comment, how do you like this video or not, give me comment. If you like, just tell me like and click the like button. If you don't like, just tell me what is the improvement that I have to do. So always give feedback, and if you have any queries, if you have any doubt, ask your speaker. It is really good for your speaker and it is really good for you. Or always try to don't distract yourself while you are listening someone. It is really better for you, but I know in initial stage it is not easy for you to give much time to listen. So you have to create a habit of listening with these tips. It is really helpful for you. So always try to observe these tips and always try to follow this tip. This tip is really helpful for you. That's all with this video, and today now I'm going to tell you a bonus tip. A bonus tip is vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day is teetotaler. Teetotaller. Teetotaler means a person who does not take any intoxicating. A person who does not take any intoxicating is called teetotaler. आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी. ऐसा व्यक्ति जो कोई भी मादक पदार्थों का सेवन नहीं करता, उसको हम लोग टी टोटला कहते हैं. सो ऑलवेज आई एम अ टी टोटला because I am not taking any intoxicating. That's like my content. If you have any suggestion, give me comment so I can try to make a video of that topic that it really help you to understand. That's all for today's class. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Till then, bye bye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.